Hello and welcome back to another video. We have another haul. This is the June book haul. I am going to be attempting to do no by July. So let's hope. Let's really hope. Thoughts and prayers, everyone, because I really want to. Because I want to just like prove to myself that I don't need to be spending money. And just because I have and I can, we don't need to. Anyway. Yeah, book haul. So some of these are new, majority is secondhand. I have 3 normie novel kind of books, which are these, and then I have some manga and like a whole set of manga, like volumes 1 to 14 plus an extra, and some more books that are like completing collections. So that's fun and exciting. I hope you like both. I'm sorry if you don't. Okay, I picked this up from the from an op shop. As you can see, it is an ex-library book, which I don't mind. Oh look, it was $3, which I don't mind at all. It looks, I wonder if it, oh my god, it's from Fremantle. That's crazy. Why is this sticking? Oh yeah, is that one of those electric things that will make a beep? But oh, it looks like it's covered, which is fun. So she'll be able to test the state of time. I don't know how that, what that saying goes like, but anyway, we have Grady Hendrix, the final girl support group. I've heard mixed things about this one. It's not the best one, but that's all right. I have another Grady Hendrix. I wonder if this says what other ones, and then I can tell you. But yeah, I do have I think another book which I don't know if I read, like I started reading it or not, but I thought I'd pick this up because it is a pretty popular one. That light glare is really like pissing me off, but it's fine. Total opposite vibe to my nails. I really want to get into horror. I do. It's hard though because like I'm a sensitive person, and if it's too like dark and depressing, then I will get dark and depressing. But if it's just like spookiness, that's fun. So anyway, I want to give this a go, and yeah, for $3 from an op shop, let's fucking go. Now, with the Final Girl support group, I didn't actually tell you anything about it, and to be honest, I don't know a whole lot about it. From what I understand, and from reading from the blurb, it's about a girl who survived a massacre, but she's not alone. There's other girls who have survived horrible things, and then they get together, but then slowly, one by one, they all start like disappearing, which is thus the Final Girl support group. And yeah, it sounds spooky, it sounds kind of fun. We love to see that. The second one I brought was from Kmart, and it's called The Crimson Goth by Kristen. Yes, God, Kirsten and Kristen. I have a cousin named Kirsten, and I always fuck it up. I don't think the light's gonna go away, I'm sorry. But as you can see, it's a heart light. Maybe, let's see if we can get it back. Whatever. The Crimson Moth by Kristen Cesarelli. Oh my god, I'm not. Okay, that was my one and only attempt. This, oh, it's book 1 of a duology. That's fun. Enemies to lovers, tick. And it looks like it's got vigilante, hidden identities. I love that shit. And it originates from Magical Girl, Sailor Moon. I blame Sailor Moon. Just saying. And then the Enemies to Lovers, I blame Tokyo Movie. But I am so excited to read this. I've really been trying not to buy any books, but when I saw Vigilante, I was like, shit, I guess we're gonna do it. This is definitely on my TBR, and I really hope to read it soon. I'm very excited. I can't remember how much this one cost. Yeah, I got it Kmart, so it's probably like $12. I want to have a guess, but yeah, a moth to flame, a witch to burn. Very exciting, and she's a witch. Oh god, very excited to read that one. I'll read this. On the night Rune's life changed forever, blood ran in the streets. Now in the aftermath of a devastating revolution, witches have been diminished from powerful rulers to outcasts, ruthlessly haunted due to their warning magic, and Rune must hide what she is, spending her days pretending to be nothing more than a vapid young socialite. Rune spends her nights as a Crimson Moth, a witch vigilante who rescues her kind from being purged. When a rescue goes wrong, Rune decides to throw the witch hunters off her scent by courting the handsome Gideon Sharp. Except Gideon is a notorious and forgiving witch hunter, loyal to the revolution, and fall over him would be deadly. Oh my god! Is this a fake dated as well? Girl, I have a type. I can't help it. Enemies to lovers. Fake dating. Vigilante. Oh my god, what if she's gonna like sneak away? And epic. This is sounding real good. Oh my god, I'm very excited. Oh, that's so fun. Yeah. Gideon though, I hikey hate that name. It's giving Disney villain. So, I mean, like, I guess that's what he is supposed to be. Rune is a very cute, very witch name, so whatever. I'm very excited to read. And then the last normie book is also new. I got it at Big W. I think this was like $20-something, which is kind of crazy because, you know, anyway, I don't remember. But I got it at Big W. Fangs for Nothing, Small Town Book Club, Big Vampire Energy, Like Midsummer Murders and True Blood Had a Delicious Baby by Sam Hall. I don't know who that is. By Stephanie Holmes. This, I haven't shown the spine. This, it's a cozy paranormal romance featuring a grumpy vampire and sunshine human, a meddling book club, a compelling murder mystery, and endless cups of tea. Hello? What more do you want? Like, how... This is going to be, oh my god, and a map. We love maps here, right? This sounds so amazing. It's like a little bit of like fantasy, a little bit of like cozy romance, like doesn't sound like high stakes, which is sometimes what we want. I'm very excited to read this. When I brought this, I was having such a shit day and I went into BW. I had lost my AirPods, so I got like a connector because, you know, phones don't come with earphone adapters anymore. Anyway, I was miserable. I just had a little pursuit in the book section and I saw this and I was like, oh, okay, well, you sound like a really good time. So I definitely will be adding this to my TBR. And once again, I really want to read it like soon, which will push back everything, but it's fine. It's about a vampire and his name is Lord Alric Valron. Has a problem. His mother is visiting his castle for the first time, but she doesn't know that Alric has filled every room. Is it Alaric or Alric? Every room with centuries of his artistic projects. Desperate, he hires professional organisers Winnie Princeton to help her tame the mess. Yeah, Alaric isn't prepared for bubbly, passionate Winnie to show up at his castle. She sets his fangs on edge. But the more he works with her, the more he wishes she could be his. To complicate things further, Alaric's mother arrives with a surprise in tow. A bride. Shocked and dismayed, Alaric convinces Winnie to pretend to be his fiancée to avoid the dreaded union. What could go wrong? For one thing, Winnie still doesn't know Alaric's a vampire. For another, Winnie's meddling book club suspects Alaric of a mysterious murder in the village. Will their maybe not-so-fake relationship survive once Winnie discovers the monster that lurks beneath his fangs? Oh my god, there's fake dating as well! Yeah, very excited to read this one. I really hope I didn't actually... The writing doesn't seem too bad. I have this bad habit of like reading blurbs or like getting sucked in by the cover picture, but the writing style is just not it. So, but from that brief little, oh, there's like text. It doesn't seem too bad. Seems like an easy read. Excited. So those are all like my normie books that I've got. Let's have a look at the spines. They're all kind of dark and dingy. Hang on, let's go like this since I've got the camera, and I'll put you in the middle. There we go. Yeah, so these are all my normie novel books. Very dark, which is funny. But I like the little touch of pink. But yeah, I'm very excited to read these. So let's put them aside. yeah, I got this one. It is once again an ex-library book from the United States of America, which is crazy. I actually really don't care if it's like an ex-library book or it's a bit scuffed. I feel bad for them, okay? That's why. I feel bad. Hang on. I feel bad for books that are scuffed. I will love you. If no one else will, I will love you. I don't care how damaged you are. Peace and love. Anyway. Peace and love. Anyway, yeah, this book was ridiculously priced for so long. I've seen this go up to at least over $200, which is insane. First of all, it's not like yellowing. I don't know why, like, the ends of volumes are really hard, but not even, like, always. Like, My Mermaid Melody, it was, like, the 6th volume, I think, was insanely expensive. I only spent, full disclaimer, I spent about $70 on this one volume, which is, again, crazy for selling this big, but it is out of print, and it is a high sought after item. And I'm really excited because I have the rest of the volumes. So yeah, I have volume 1 to 11, and I finally have 12, so I can sit down and read it. And I much rather a bit, like, the novels are so short. I am a big binge reader of manga, so I'm excited to have the final volume to see how it ends in the original story. I've seen all the anime, and there is a reboot of Sugachara that's actually coming out, like, as we speak, of Amu a little bit older, or everyone a little bit older. So kind of excited to read, catch up, see what's happened in the OG manga, and then continue along. Yeah, we have Sugachara. Her name is Amu. These are her two competing love rivals. We have Ikuto, who is a cat boy. He's also a bad boy. He's a bad guy. And then we have Sukune? What is his name? I can't remember. I think it's like Tsukino or something like that. And he's basically the pretty boy, popular guy of the school. So it originates with her, another magical girl anime, where she's a bit of an oddball. She doesn't know who she truly is, like, or her goals or her dreams, or she kind of dresses this kind of like a bit baddie, but like not by her choice. Like, it's her parents who have like pushed this kind of her style onto her, and she doesn't resonate with that. And it's all about trying to figure out what your dreams are, who you really are, and yeah, and then there's love interests and friend groups and found family, and yeah, there's lots. I actually really like the characters in Sugachara and like her little school, because she becomes part of the counselor, and they're all got magic powers, and yeah, it's really cool, really fun. Watch the anime if you haven't, and yeah, excited for her. Put her there. And then with that, so I ordered that book, that book, and something just went flying. These don't look. We're gonna talk about that, but for now, from thrift books, and I try not to purchase a lot from thrift books, but they do have a lot of manga, especially that just isn't available for me in Australia, or like, because it's come from America, and America to Australia shipping is insane. It's ridiculous. This wasn't too bad, but to like justify like the exchange, the cost, exchange rate, the shipping, I wanted to make it worth it. And when I saw the volume 12 Sugachara was a good price, I was like, well, I'm going to throw in a few more volumes that I'm after that I can't really get, and which is the rest of Kamichima Karen. They like to put their thrift book sticker on it, which I don't like just sell it secondhand. But unfortunately, when I took it off, it took some of the spine off, which is very upsetting, I know, but unfortunately that's what happened. And it took some of that off, but it's fine because I will still love it, and it's okay. Everything will be okay. Anyway, so yeah, we got volumes 4, 7, and 6, so that completes the collection. This is only a 7-volume series. Look, this show gets a lot of shit online because of the anime and the animation style, which, you know, directly comes from this show, like the style from the manga, and I don't care. I think it's cute. I like it. The series, so after this there's Kamichima Karen, and then there's Kamichima Karen 2, which I need to start collecting now. The anime only ended, I'm not sure how far into the manga it got, but it did end on like a cliffhanger, and the story did not get resolved, which really breaks my heart, because Kamichima Karen is such a nostalgia anime to me. I found it watching, you know, 3 parts on YouTube back in the day. So I'm excited to read the manga and see if it goes any in depth, and then I can read the rest of Kamichima Karen 2 when I eventually get it. So this is, I guess we'll go backwards. The final volume of Karen in this very cute little outfit. Shi-chan, love it. I actually did have all of Beta 10, and then I tried to read it and I didn't care, so I sold it. Volume 6, I can't remember his name. Michiru, there we go. And then we have, I think this is Glasses Man, volume 4. So I already have all the rest of the other volumes. Oh yeah, very excited. Do we have any? It's just like different, nice, different, unusual, very like back in this day kind of anime style. Oh, I'm so excited to read it. I'm going to use the final volume to talk about Kamichima Karen. I'm a little rusty on it, so bear with me, but one Kamichima Karen is about... Oh my god, they're both called Karen. That's... Hold, please. Someone's at my door. She's a magical girl. You know, I love to see it. She is Kamichima Karen. She's basically a little goddess, and she gets given these powers, and she runs into these boys who are also magical boys that are being granted powers. There is so the start of the story starts off with her being an orphan, getting kind of abused with someone, and she basically runs away. Oh, and her cat dies. Don't worry, I promise it's not sad. But so she's just feeling like really lost and hopeless, and then she finds this boy who's a tsundere, so someone who's grumpy sunshine trope, and yeah, it just kind of leads and how they reconnect and who they were, because there's a lot of time travel involved, and they lost their memories, and then there's another girl that's with the boy. Sorry, my voice has decided to go. Yeah, and it's about them and them finding out who they were, their history, their past, and all that jazz. I'm really excited to read and continue from what I watched from the anime. This is the big boy. So I brought this entire set. So I already had some volumes, which I'm now trying to sell. But someone was selling the entire set for $200, which is like, I think relatively good for a 1 to 15-ish manga volume set. And it's like, again, relatively hard. It's an out of print manga. Alright, this is the full set of the Chibi Vampire manga. Once again, a nostalgia anime that I watched like in 3 parts per episode on YouTube. I had a friend who actually read the manga back in the day and told me that the ending was really different and quite sad to how the anime ended. And the anime ended really stupidly anyway, and I hated it. So it actually, yeah, really pisses me off. So maybe I'll actually, even though the ending is sad, I might enjoy it better. Regardless, I like the style. It gives me those warm nostalgia feelings. If you can't tell already, I'm really trying to recollect a lot of the, like, especially shoujo manga that I watched as a teen. And yeah, so this is, we got volumes 1 to 14, and this is Airmail. I thought it was a novel, but apparently not. It is a manga. From what I think, it might revolve around her brother. She's a bit derpy looking, but it's fine. But yeah, so we'll go through and we'll have a look at all of them. Alrighty, so here we have the first volume. I didn't actually own this one. Oh, I love the style of, is it like the 2010s or like late 2000s? Chibi Vampire goes so hard, and like, yeah, I don't know, I just really like the style, the vibe, all of it. So we've got the first volume, the second volume of I don't know why I wanted to call her Anzu. Hello. Karen and her little sister, the love interest, Karen and her brother, Karen and her grandma. Damn vampire genes really be working overtime. This is her love interest's mum. Couple picture. Look at her being saucy in the background, but also the moon. Oh my god! Imagine a chibi vampire tattoo. Big thoughts. Mate, this is her bestie. Oh, I don't know who this bitch is, so we'll learn that out as well. Karen, her mum and dad, sister. Oh, that's cute. I can't tell if that's his mum or her bestie. I'm gonna guess his mum. Or is that the grandma? No. I don't know who she is. Cute. And then so she is a vampire. Obviously, she comes from a family of vampires. The rest of them that you can kind of see in the background. So this is her family. But she is different. When she comes of age, she actually produces blood, and she has to inject the blood into people instead of taking it. And it's all about. And she's like, so the rest of them, they can't be in the sun. They don't like garlic, but she's fine with all that. So she goes to like normal human school. She can eat garlic. She's a bit of an oddball in her family, and yeah, she has that weird, like, she has to inject blood instead of taking it from people. So that's what this is about. And then yeah, obviously a romance interest with her at school, and yeah, just about her little life. And it's a really nice read. I do recommend it. Alrighty, this is some of the book haul that I have acquired during the month of June. I'm very happy with all my purchases. They all sound super fun and exciting. I'm happy that I finished collecting these series. These two sound super good. I will probably read them soon. When, who knows how long it'll take. Again, that's a mystery. Grady Hendrix, I'm very excited to read that. This is probably the one I'm least excited about the most, but I am very excited to read it because I want to purchase it. I just didn't want to read it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you have watched all the way through, I might get you to comment maybe the red drop. We've got 2 vampire books, which is pretty funny, so we'll do that. And yes, thank you again. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really, really does help my little baby channel grow from a little sapling to a big mighty tree. Anyway, bye-bye. I thought you might like to see where I've put them. So this is the Cheapy Vampire. It's in my, oops, sorry for the wonky camera, but it's in my kind of like my bit more shonen, but it's not even, like kind of darker book covers, manga covers. And yeah, a full set. Look at that. Isn't she cute? Anyway, yes. I have my Kamichima Karen here in my shoujo shelf, and then at the end here we have volume 12. I'm not going to be collecting the rest of Shugu Chara-chan because as much as I love the little fairy guys, I don't care that much about them. There's not much plot, well, that I'm aware of. But yes, she is there with my little Amu Nendroid, and yeah. And the ugly little sticker peel has also been covered. Sorry, I keep blocking the light. But yes, bookshelf tour. Anyone keen? Let me know.